ultimate spot for sports enthusiasts and scholars alike. Join Coach Dennis and Coach Toye every Monday, 12 noon to 1 p.m. for a thrilling hour of sports action. And don't miss the repeat broadcast on Wednesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. on Soccer Sports Corner. We believe that academics and sports go hand in hand. Tune in to Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM for a thrilling hour of entertainment, education, and inspiration. Soccer Sports Corner, to be the best that I can be.
Debuting every Saturday. It's Mathematical 7. Oh yes, what time? 7:30 a.m. on the dot. Where? Of course it's Eagle 7 Sports Radio Station, 103.7 FM, terrestrial radio, and of course on our social media platforms. What's it about? It's a full range of sports and entertainment. Oh yes, what a complete package of goodness. We're doing this for you, our superb listeners. You're going to be astounded. Now you may ask me, what's on offer? There will be incredulous stories written by Mathematical 7, stories from his archives, and exclusive live and recorded conversations with sports personalities from around the world. Not only this, we will take a deep look into sports issues in Africa and beyond. This is the dot to dot, where once you connect the dots, you get the full picture of this new, exciting program. As usual, there's going to be great music from Eagle 7 Sports Radio Station, 103.7 FM. Come on, set your dial to this frequency. Stay tuned to Eagle 7 Sports Radio Station, 103.7 FM.
Good morning. Welcome to 90 Minutes with Mathematical. This very special edition where we are going to be congratulating Nigeria and Nigerians for the victory over Gabon 2 days ago. And of course, we'll be wishing the Super Eagles the very best of luck for the game tomorrow. But on the show today, we shall be discussing all of that, the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. But it's all going to start with my editorial that you can find in 4 national newspapers this morning. And it has an intriguing title, Romancing with Crisis, Winning with Difficulty, and Marching On with Hope. You just got to listen to that. I'll be taking that from the studio, right here in the studio of Eagle 7 103.7 FM in Wasimi. My guests are all around waiting, and we'll be meeting them after the editorial in Ikene. I'll be having Kiton Taiwo. You hear his story, incredible young man who is doing a great job. And 2 gentlemen from a country that was part of the foundation of Nigerian football. You'll be hearing the full gist of our relationship with Serbia this morning. And of course, from Rabat, my very good friend, one of the foremost African journalists, sports journalists around, Osasu Obayuana, will also be joining me on the studio this morning. So we'll just take this short musical break, another great piece from the past, from the archives. Knock on Wood, for those who are old enough to remember that song. We'll take Knock on Wood. When we come back, I'll be prepared to take the editorial, and then we come back for the interview, the conversation that we'll be having this morning. Don't forget the telephone numbers when you'll be able to connect with us and be part of the conversation. Take it down now, 0700 2255 1037. There's the second one, 081 2782 8497. But just before I go, and just in case I forget, 2 of my friends are celebrating their birthdays today. Frank Onwachi, remember him? That ACB player that was part of the 1980 Africa Cup of Nations squad. He turns 70 today. Frank Onwachi, M-O-N. Congratulations, my brother. And of course, my very good friend, the one I called Shibobo Adefeso. Yesterday was his birthday, so I'm celebrating him today on the show. So congratulations to both of you. So listen to this. This piece of music is for you. Put on your dancing shoes, dance, and then when you come back, we go back to sports and discuss the Super Eagles after the break.
On the dot, where, of course, it's Eagle 7 Sports Radio Station, 103.7 FM, terrestrial radio, and of course, on our social media platforms. What's it about? It's a full range of sports and entertainment. Oh yes, what a complete package of goodness. We're doing this for you, our superb listeners. You're going to be astounded. Now you may ask me, what's on offer? There will be incredulous stories written by Mathematical 7, stories from his archives, and exclusive live and recorded conversations with sports personalities from around the world. Not only this, we will take a deep look into sports issues in Africa and beyond. This is the dot to dot, where once you connect the dots, you get the full picture of this new, exciting program. As usual, there's going to be great music from Eagle 7 Sports Radio Station, 103.7 FM. Come on, set your dial to this frequency. Stay tuned to Eagle 7 Sports Radio Station, 103.7 FM. Debuting every Saturday, it's Mathematical 7. Oh yes, what time? 7:30 a.m. on the dot, where, of course, it's Eagle 7 Sports Radio Station, 103.7 FM, terrestrial radio, and of course, on our social media platforms. What's it about? It's a full range of sports and entertainment. Oh yes, what a
sports entertainment radio station for all your information, news, and entertainment. Keep it locked on Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7. We got you covered.
Welcome back. Well, once again, this is my editorial for today. I'm taking it right from the studios of Eagle 7 103.7 FM in Abeokuta. Well, Wasimi is our studio. We also have a studio in Abeokuta anyway. It is titled Romancing Crisis, Winning with Difficulty, Marching on with Hope, the story of the Super Eagles. So I'm writing the first part of this article 1.5 hours before Nigeria takes on Gabon in a make or break football encounter that will determine the fate of the Super Eagles in their quest to attend the 2026 FIFA World Cup. This is the first in a series of 3 huge mountains that Nigeria must climb in order to birth successfully in the USA, Canada, Mexico World Cup. It is extremely important that the national team wins today, and it will, because Gabon are not about to rewrite the history of the encounters between the two countries. The Central African country have never ever come close to defeating Nigeria in any football competition in history. So, even as I'm preparing to go and watch the football match with friends in Abeokuta, I am thinking about the unending poor management of the national team. Why do we keep doing things wrongly and expect a good result? What is so difficult in making life easier for everyone, particularly the players that are expected to fight the fight on our behalf on the battlefield? Why can we not simply equip them adequately for every battle by treating them right and giving them their dues at the right time? Why do we always let them look bad with their threats, their protests, downing their tools? Why do we always romance disastrous elements and tread the rocky paths to success. Why? 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 Our football history is littered with too many episodes of unfulfilled promises by the administrators and government, of unpaid allowances and bonuses of players and wages of coaches, issues that are now ingrained in Nigeria's football DNA, a permanent fixture and an unwarranted and wanted burden before crucial matches. The players are forced to take actions that would eventually smear their image and that of their country in order to get what is their legitimate and well-earned dues. In the process, everyone becomes disillusioned and distracted by threats and protests before the right things are eventually done. Why do officials and government expect and demand patriotism of the players when they don't demonstrate the same spirit in handling the issues of their welfare and of unfulfilled promises? This must stop. It is such a simple thing to take care of the players' essential welfare. Their rights must never become promissory notes. Players must not be promised what cannot be immediately delivered. Promises must not be passed from one football administration or government to the next. Some players are still owed unfulfilled promises from 40 years ago. Many have died without collecting them. Nigeria can only demand total commitment from their soldiers only when we equip them with all the